Hello. Okay, so I have an uber cute little video for you today, and I'm very excited because we're going to be making these. Well, yes, we're going to be making these in some different colours, and we're going to be turning them into key rings and necklaces, and I suppose you could even turn them into earrings if you wanted to. They're quite big though for earrings, but I suppose you could. And I'm going to be using this mould here, which is a gorgeous little mould that the lovely people from Crossfire sent me. So this is the third and final video in the series of videos I've been doing for Crossfire. That's crossfire.com. I've actually got an idea for another video which I might do as a bonus for you. Yeah, because I've just got this idea, then it won't go out of my head. So this is a lovely little, it's a geode crystal mould, and I love it. It's covered in glitter because I've been using it and doing some testing. I've done a couple of little tests because I wanted to get the technique right. Instead of just pouring the resin in and putting glitter out, I wanted to get the technique right to how I wanted to create. Because it's such a small mould, if you just sort of dump the resin in, you don't sort of get the effect that I was after. So I've done some tests, and I now think that I've got the series of steps right in order to get the look that I'm after, which is this. If you can see, there's a ring around the centre. I have done in the past where you sort of draw the rings up. Didn't look right, didn't like that. So if you can see, there's a sort of natural ring which you get with the geodes, and I wanted to sort of create that, and also I didn't want it to be, I wanted it to be a natural looking sort of reoccurrence. So I'll show you how I've done that. If you'd like to know how you'd like to make your own, follow along and let's get going. Oh yes, oh wow, okay, so both sides have given me what I'm looking for. Both given me those natural lines by using the clear UV resin with the colour. It has given me those natural lines I'm looking for. I'm really pleased with that. You'll see with the mould on the inside, it gives you those little, the way the mould has been set up with the refractions inside, you can see it gives you that little shimmery. On the outside it doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some glitters now, and I hope that doesn't shine too much like off the light. So I'm going to do some glitter on the outside now to enhance that, and then we're going to do a top coat on the top and the bottom. Okay. Oh, phone's going off. We are done. And I'm really, really pleased. I'm really chuffed with how they came out. The blue one I've turned into a keychain and added a little butterfly. I love it. I used the top coat, the clear pouring top coat by DecoArt. I'm really impressed. I love that. It's given me a really nice, glossy, shiny finish. There's only one coat on there and it's given me this lovely shiny feeling on there. Shiny feeling? Is that a sentence? I love it. I love it. I've got a video. The next video, I've been meaning to do it for months. I've had a couple of subscribers asking me, but it's took me a while to collect because in Britain we can't always get hold of all the things you can in America. So it took me a while to get hold of the top coats that I wanted and sealers that I wanted to try. There's one that I still can't get hold of. I may do the video without it if I can't get it this week. So we'll just see. But I love the way that finish has come out on here. The reason I didn't just top coat with UV resin is because sometimes, as you know, you do get that that tacky layer. I'm sort of, with my higher UV lamp, I don't get it so much now, but I know that some people still complain they get it with theirs. So I wanted to do this project without doing the UV on the outside so that we could use some products for people that are still having problems with the tacky layer on top of the UV resin. So I wanted to make it, I want to try new things so that people who are having issues still I can give them alternatives. I try and think of everybody. So I'm loving this. So that one's that one. And then this one, I want to turn this one into a necklace. And I'm actually going to make a kumihimo braid for this one. I didn't have time to do it. It takes me a long time now with my hands. So I didn't have time to do it to finish it for the video for you, but I've put it on a strand so that you could see what it will look like. But basically, the kumihimo, this is a thick, you've seen this on my last video, this is a really thick braided kumihimo with the clasps. But I think something like, this is slightly thinner because it's slightly thinner thread. I think something like this, and then sort of these clasps are quite nice. This is an S clasp, that would be quite nice on there. That would be, you don't have to put all the sort of, this is the bracelets I make, so that would be nice. And then there's sort of, this is a medium, so these threads are all different mils, they're different sizes. So that's a thinner, then that's medium, and that's a thick. And so you can use all the different clasps and things like that to make the necklace. It could be a necklace, it could be a choker, it could be whatever you wanted to do. But so I shall do something like that for the rest of this. But primarily this is about the geodes anyway. But I love the way that the glitter shines on the outside. I love the way that the mould has the little sort of makes it. I wish, and Craftspire, if you're listening, I wish that the outside of the geode was the same as the inside here. I love this. If you can see on the inside here, I haven't put any glitter, although the glitter gets in there, look. But if you see how, when we move this, I don't know whether that lamp is making it. Oh, I'm sorry, the lights were gone down now, but if you can see, the inside makes it sparkle. But on the outside, it doesn't. On the outside of the, when we had the outside, which is why I put the glitter on the outside, it doesn't do that. But if we had that, those interfaces on the outside of that mould, that would be amazing. Could you imagine the sparkle that would give you without even putting on? Now I can understand how you do it, because that's the outside of the geode and that's the inside of the geode. So that's sort of supposed to be like, I suppose, the outside of the rock, and this is the inside. But for me, when I'm making these, I'm loving that the inside sparkles all by itself and the outside, you know, I would love that sparkle on the inside with the tiny interfaces on the outside as well. So just, you know, if that, I love this mould, but if that mould was free any better, that's what I would do. But it's perfectly formed. It's, apart from that, it's perfectly formed. It's the right size, it's the right shape. You've got two angles from it. So this side is my favourite, because you've got those, you can see, and this side, it's sort of more jaggedy, but on the outside, but you can't see on the inside. I'm really pleased with the way that the resin, doing the clear resin, pouring the resin and then doing that clear layer has worked to give me that natural look. was when I was trying with the pens and things that you do on sort of bigger sort of geode coasters and things like that, with different layers of epoxy, different colours, different, you know, this is so tiny you can't do that, you can't get that. So by doing the clear resin straight into the mould with the colour there, I was able to create that natural look. So I'm really pleased. I've really loved doing this series of moulds with Craftspo. I've found their things really, really good. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm certainly going to go on there and order some things from them. I've enjoyed working with their, not just the moulds, but I've enjoyed working with the finger cuts, and I've enjoyed working with this project. I have been using the little dishes, the little pourers from there. I think these additions with the mould are really, really handy. The finger cuts have been really, really handy. I've not worked with those much before, and I've just really enjoyed it. Now there is one, this series was only supposed to be 3, but after I've done another couple of videos, I've got another idea, and it won't go out of my mind. So I'm going to do that idea as a bonus to the series to throw in, because I think it's a great idea and I just want to show you. So that video won't be the next one. I said we've got another couple of things that we need to do, but it will be coming, won't be too far away, I hope. So anyway, take care. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's been something that's been really sweet, and I think it's been really interesting. I've really enjoyed this mould. Yeah, that I've done this collaboration with them. I've really, really enjoyed working with them. All the things have been absolutely lovely. They've been really good quality. This is not a cheap it's not cheap. It's nicely made. I've really been impressed with their standard of moulds, with the quality of their moulds. I've really enjoyed them. So, right, the link will be in the description box below. Oh, you know, I'm not very good at this bit. The link's in the description box below. The coupon code's in the description box below, and they're really, really, if you've got any questions or information, anything like that, they're really, really good at answering all my questions. So drop them a line and I'm sure they'll be happy to help. Take care, everybody, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.